AFC West. Now, Judy, some are calling it the AFC worst right now. Why don't you bring us up to date with some of the news in that division and then give us your take on what's happening out there?
Well, this probably sums up the division best of all. The Broncos just lost their 6th game in a row after John Elway called them soft last week. And then on Monday, the shoe finally drops, and out goes the offensive coordinator, Mike McCoy. They're going to go with Bill Musgrave for the rest of the season. But that tells you this was supposed to be the best division in football. I think we all can agree on that at the start of the season. And you've got offensive coordinators going out the door. I don't even know who I would say is the best team in this division right now, right?
I know who I would. I would say the San Diego Chargers are right now
Los
Angeles Chargers. Right now, I always say that. Right now are playing the best, if you ask me. 2 outstanding pass rushers, a plethora of wide receivers, a stud running back, and then, of course, Phillip Rivers at quarterback. But the question is, did they get started too late? I don't think so. I think that they are going to win on Thursday against the Dallas Cowboys. And if they win that game, they're going to set themselves up for a run, if not for the division title, at least for a wild card.
Yeah, but you think about the Denver Broncos, right? You think about this great defense, right, who's supposed to be carrying this team. And when you talk about John Elway calling the defense, the team soft, right, that's a whole team culture of mentality. Where did that great defense go so quickly, Phil? Right? And then you move from there and you go to the Chiefs. I said this early in the year. No rhythm. They come out, they have all of these shiny pieces, but they have absolutely no rhythm. They don't have a consistent plan on how to get Tyreek Hill the ball and how to use Hunt 25 to 30 times. So they're falling back trying to do all these gadget plays, and they're getting themselves in trouble, and they don't have the defense. I said this, losing Eric Berry. Losing Eric Berry early in the year was huge for them. I'm telling you, losing him early in the year. And you're talking about the Raiders, right? I asked this question a while ago. Is Derek Carr that guy? If you put Aaron Rodgers in that same position, that offense still moves. And now you're looking at Derek Carr saying, oh, we pay him all this money. Is this guy that guy? I don't know if he's that guy for the Oakland Raiders or their defense.
I think the more immediate question about quarterbacks, maybe Phil can answer this, is Alex Smith the guy, and for how much longer is he the guy in Kansas City? Because let me give you this stat. They have scored their last 5 games only 19.6 points per game. That's way down. They were scoring almost 33 points a game in those first 5 games of the season.
Well, I think Ray hit upon it. You know, first off, because we're all into numbers, I think Alex Smith, I'm just top of my head, he has 18 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Boomer, as we would say.
That's pretty good.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is ridiculous.
I mean, that's almost impossible to do with nobody on defense out there. But, you know, Ray, you brought up a lot of things. The Raiders, their defense is awful. Okay, so how do you overcome that? And then Alex Smith, yes. Look, I think we all know, unless they have a really good playoff run, he's going to be probably traded, and we're going to see Patrick Mahomes. So, and I agree with Boomer. The Los Angeles Chargers, you know, they have so many pieces that are so dynamic. They got safeties he didn't talk about. Casey Hayward's a corner. They got a linebacker, Denzel Perriman's played the last couple of weeks. Oh, my gosh, he's awesome. Did he get started too late? I would say yes, because when you're talking about teams like this in the AFC West, who is really capable of making a run and winning 4 or 5 games in a row? My answer is none of them.
Well, it's interesting because the Chargers lost to New England and Jacksonville back-to-back weeks, of course. They beat Buffalo, and then now this week they have Dallas on Thursday. After that, it's Cleveland, Washington, Kansas City, the Jets, and the Oakland Raiders.
I can only worry about this week. My thing is to you, Judy, you're in all this. John Elway is the executive, and he runs the team with the Denver Broncos. We do, and I hate that question all the time. But they do have to fix the quarterback. They got to fix the quarterback somehow. Draft one, find one in free agency. They got to fix the offensive line. That's been a problem for a few seasons. That hasn't been fixed. The thing that I look at now, this late in the season, is no matter who comes out of the division, whether it's the Chiefs, the Chargers, somebody else, can they make any kind of run in the playoffs? Is this division a factor in the playoffs at all? After we thought that maybe the Chiefs might have been the best team in football. My answer will be no, unless it's the Los Angeles Chargers, because they would scare me to play.
I would tell you that the Kansas City Chiefs will play a first-round home playoff game against either Tennessee, Baltimore, or the San Diego Chargers. And in that case, I say yes, they'll get to the second round.
I say no.